All right, everybody, it's 7 o'clock, so you know what that means. The Hardscape Hacker is live. What's going on this evening? Several things I need to talk about. Um, First and foremost, and I forgot to tag him, and I'm truly sorry. I was kind of rushing there at the end. But a guy named Paul Hudson. Um, I told I told Paul I'd wear his hoodie that he made me for my company yesterday, when I was going live, and I was out on a job site helping out the awesome guys at Dixon Landscaping, and I'll talk about them in a few. Um, but I I got busy, got working, and it got hot, so I took my hoodie off. So I told him I'd wear it, tonight on this live. So. Um, Robert, if you know Paul, thanks for jumping in. First of all, if you know Paul, would you please tag him real quick? And I was hoping Kaufman would be on by now. What's up, Douglas? Douglas, we need to talk, brother. But Robert, if you know Paul, would you tag him real quick to try and get him on here? I told him I'd wear this tonight. Kaufman, there you go, brother. I was just asking Robert, would you tag Paul for me? I forgot to tag him on this. I was kind of rushed at the end, and I told him I'd shout out his hoodie tonight, and completely forgot to tag him. So let's try and get him on here. I want to shout him out tonight. Um, I also want to shout out the Tyler Dixon, who I did manage to tag for some odd reason. Tyler Dixon and the guys at Dixon Landscaping, whom I was helping out yesterday on a retaining wall build. For those that caught my live, thanks Richard again for reminding me to go live. I got busy and got into the hustle of building that wall. We were having issues with the concrete, and completely forgot to go live. And then when I did go live, found out my phone was at 15%. A little notification came on, and so I had to make it quick. One, because my batteries was dying, and two, because we had to get this wall finished. But we got a wall poured. I think it was about 60 to 70 feet long, various heights. Got it poured and carved and textured in a day. Who else can say that? In about 6 hours, really, with just three of us. Two of us doing a majority of the work, and Tyler was going back and forth with the concrete truck, the pump truck, et cetera, trying to keep the logistics going. So big shout out to those guys. I'll definitely be doing some work with them in the future. In the meantime, man, like the title says, I'm tired, sore. Found out exactly how out of shape I really am. It's been a while since I've slung some Crete, so my back is killing me. I mean, I can put it any more blunt than that. I'm sore, but it was a good workout, and I'm proud of the end result. So it is what it is. It's part of working, baby. So, what's everybody doing tonight? First off, what's everybody doing, and how's everybody doing? First and foremost, I hope everybody's having an awesome evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. But yeah, chime in. Throw some hearts, throw some likes, tag some people, share it out, do the usual. But let me know how you're doing and what you're up to. I wanna kind of get everybody involved on this. I still haven't worked out the specifics of my Thursday theme yet. I'm working on a couple ideas. Um, just got off work, huh? Yeah, I was fortunate today. I didn't have to do a whole lot. Really wasn't motivated to do a whole lot. I did some online stuff, and did a little work for the business, but nothing major. So um, I'm like I said, I'm tired. I'm sore. It's been a long couple of days. I helped Joe Ainsworth, whom I forgot to tag, I think, over at Dreamscapers Hardscaping the day before. on a wall he was doing. Helped Dixon Landscaping with their wall yesterday. Late night. I think we started. We started about 1 o'clock. Got there or got finished and cleaned up and ready to leave. And got in my truck again. I think it was about 8:30, quarter to 9 last night. A 45-minute ride home from there. So needless to say, I got home a little late. I was real tired. So, but hey, tired and sore doesn't stop me from the grind, baby. I'm here, 7 o'clock as always. One thing I do want to touch on. Appreciate that, Richard. So you're at work, so I know you're bored. So I kid around. Kaufman's actually absolutely killing it with his business. I mean, I don't see how that man finds the time. He works all day and comes home and grinds all night and gets up in the morning and does some more grinding and still manages to spend time with his family. So, like I said, Richard, if you would tag Paul Hudson. I still don't know how to do that on here. I don't. I need to learn how to share my own live out and et cetera, do all the crazy things that everybody else does. Something I need to work on. But one thing I definitely wanted to touch on. I got a phone call today. It's I appreciate that. Somebody that I talk to regularly, both online and on the phone. And he offered to jump on tomorrow on my live tomorrow night, so that we can discuss some things. I'm not going to reveal much more than that. The man is a legend in the online world. So I'm going to keep it until then. I'm going to keep it a secret until tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and we'll see what we can see. I hope everybody joins in, and one, to find out who it is, and two, to maybe get a little inside knowledge. So last night I forgot my earpiece completely. I mean, I left it at the house. I had completely forgot about going live. I was so into getting the project done yesterday. So what's everybody up to? What's everybody doing? I know Richard's at work. I want to know what everybody's doing and how everybody's doing, first of all. The second thing is, I want to know how I can provide value to you. You know, that's my goal. You know, that's why I'm going live every day, to provide some sort of value. So I want to get some ideas from everybody as to what you would like to see on a Thursday. What would you like to know about? What would you like to hear me talk about? Whatever the case may be on a Thursday. I need some ideas for Thursdays. I'm gonna have I'm gonna keep Sundays the same. My Sunday shout outs. I'm gonna start incorporating bringing people on when I do my shout outs. For instance, this Sunday is going to be none other than the amazing talent of Kurt Balish at Balish Woodworks. He's going to come on and join me Sunday at 7. The man's just amazing, does awesome work, and he's going to come on and talk about it. So, hey, Brandon, thanks for jumping on, brother. So I'm trying to get some, as I've said before, I'm trying to kind of revamp my Thursdays. So I need some ideas. What do you guys want to hear me talk about on a Thursday, or what would you like to see on a Thursday evening? Whether it be about hardscapes or anything in general, just whatever you guys would like to see on a Thursday. That's what I'm here for. I want to provide value to everybody. I want to make sure that people get kind of an inside look as to what I do. If I can help anybody in that area, all the more better. That's what I'm here for. But I want to provide some value for everybody in general at the same time. So let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know what you're up to lately. and how you're doing. I want to get some interaction. Colorado, what's up, brother? You'll be interested to tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I've got a very special guest. You know him. I talked to him today, and he actually volunteered to come on my live tomorrow. So make sure that you tune in at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Behind the scenes look of your business, like Dodson does. That's not a bad idea, actually. I don't know how behind the scenes I can get. I sit on my laptop and go on several websites. I do advertising in Facebook Marketplace and different yard sale groups in my area. And that's pretty much it. And when I get the opportunity, I go do an estimate, and I mean I could go live doing an estimate. It's a possibility. But as far as getting things done to acquire business, I think that'd be a pretty boring live. Like I said, I sit on my laptop and listen to the TV right next to my laptop. Usually it's my wife watching something because I'm too busy on my laptop. But other than that, I think being out on a job site like I was yesterday, kind of a live like that, the guys that I was helping over at Dixon Landscaping, he's an Instagram influencer, so he actually had 3 different phones set up. One was on Instagram Live, one was Facebook Live, and one was just recording video at different angles of what we were doing. So that was pretty cool. It's certainly an idea, and when I'm on a job site, I'll definitely go live. Thanks, Paul, for jumping on, brother. But on just an average, ordinary Thursday, when I'm not out on a job site, what would you guys like to see? I'm trying to provide value, whether it be inside tips on hardscaping. I do that a couple other days, actually. I definitely do kind of a behind the scenes if I'm on a job site, absolutely. But I mean, if there's any other ideas, hey, throw them up there. I'll take I'll consider everything and kind of go with what I think will work. I know I need to get involved more on Instagram. I'm getting ready to start upping my LinkedIn game because all the big people, the big wigs, and the top influencers are saying that 2019 is going to be the year of LinkedIn. I've definitely talked to a few people and got my profile set up the way I've been advised to, and I think it works well. It meshes well, and I've started reaching out more on LinkedIn now. So if you're not on LinkedIn or we're not connected on LinkedIn, absolutely connect with me, find me. I'm not hard to find. You can look up my name, or you can look up CSD Hardscapes. Have a live guest every week, like the Monday night comeback. Yeah, absolutely, Richard. That's going to be my Sundays, brother. That's going to be my Sunday shout-outs. I'm talking to each individual that I plan to shout out, and I'm going to have them on live. Like I said, I've got Kurt Balish lined up for this Sunday. I've actually got Tammy Moses lined up for next Sunday. She's agreed to come on. So, I'm going to try to get everybody at least a 2 weeks notice when I'd like to bring them on and make sure that their schedule is clear. I know a lot of people are busy, and they schedule months out at a time. Peter, yeah, absolutely. There's a few different groups I'm in, and if you want, touch base with me after this, and I'll send them to you. If you really want to learn how to use LinkedIn better, there's definitely a guy you need to connect with, and that's Tyron Giuliani. And I'll connect. I'll shoot you his info after this if you want. Just let me know. Check out your brother at JT Builders and Durango Home Solutions. Yeah, absolutely. As soon as I get off of here, shoot me his info, and I'll definitely hook up with him. I'm always looking to make new connections. Can I do a fish pond and how much? Are you talking like the big man-made, just basic hole in the ground out in on people's property, or are you talking about, something with a nice like a koi pond and a water feature? So, you know, yeah, Richard, me and you definitely need to. I need to leech some connections off of you. I'm not nearly that high. I'm still working on. I'm not even as high as you on Facebook, brother. I mean, you're the man when it comes to making connections. Um, I actually need to focus more on getting both more connections on Facebook and LinkedIn. I really need to up my Instagram game. People that I've been talking to lately about Instagram. I mean, I'm the little, I'm Nemo in the ocean. You know what I mean? When it comes to Instagram, I'm not on there nearly as much as I should be. So, um, if if going back to Mark Thompson, if it's something like a koi pond, um, with a water feature, yeah, absolutely, we can do that. If it's something like the big huge basic hole in the ground, that a lot of people have, then no, that's not something I do, but I know somebody who does. It, and I'm trying to widen my network in that sense that if something comes up, somebody wants something done, and it's not something that I do directly, it's definitely something that I will hopefully know somebody who does and can help cross promote others. So um, I'm hoping Paul will jump on here soon. If I'll give him a couple more minutes. If he doesn't jump on, then I'm just going to talk about my new hoodie, um, and he'll just have to catch the replay. I tried, brother. I tried. I forgot my bad for not tagging him when I started. But hell, Richard, you tagged him, so he should be jumping on any time now. But I'm again, I'm definitely trying to revamp my Thursday nights. Now it's just kind of a hodgepodge. Let's talk about whatever, which is kind of how my Saturdays are really. Um, okay, you said yes. So which is it? Is it the koi pond with a water feature, or is it the big, huge hole in the ground in somebody's backyard or in somebody's property? Again, if it's a nice koi pond with the water feature, then yes, absolutely. If it's a big hole in the ground on somebody's property that you just fill up with water and throw fish in, no, I don't. But I do. I know somebody who does. So if that's something you want, get with me after this, and I'll shoot you his info. So, what do y'all want to talk about? Give me some ideas. Let's get some conversations going. I want to get people connected. That's my goal, is to broaden my network and to broaden everybody else's network at the same time. I want to help everybody else grow, because that's what I do. Well, one of the things I do, other than creating gorgeous custom concrete hardscape solutions. Um, so let's see. Yeah, definitely tomorrow night. It's going to be an interesting and exciting live. I'm not going to reveal who my special guest is, but you'll see tomorrow. You just got to jump on. How'd you learn what you do? I went to a training class. I'll give you the backstory on it, and it's actually interesting. I was in between electrical jobs. As many of you know, I'm a commercial electrician by trade. And I was actually in between jobs and looking for a job on Craigslist. I was looking through the ads and on skilled trade for my area, and came across one that said veterans wanted. And I said, okay, well, I'm a veteran. Yeah, I'll click on it. So I clicked on it, and it was talking about this, learning how to do this awesome hardscaping stuff. And I actually called and talked to the guy, and was like, okay, you sounded like a salesman. And I said, well, I'll call around and do my due diligence and do some research and look the company up. And just called one of the numbers that was on their website because I wanted to talk to somebody directly from the company, and ended up talking with a guy that's probably not going to see this, but maybe he will. His name is Mark Spears, and got set up to go to a week and a half training to learn how to do what I do, and using my GI Bill for it. I didn't have to pay a dime. They flew me from Raleigh, North Carolina down to Orlando, Florida. Taught me everything that they had to teach me up to that point, and flew me back home. And I came back and they had started my own company. So that's how I learned what I do. Let me scroll down real quick now. I know Peter was saying some stuff. How to use the internet to expand your business. I do a lot of ads in Facebook Marketplace and surrounding yard sale groups. That's actually how I get most of my business. I currently use Thumbtack for some business. A lot of it's, I go to networking events in my area and just get the word out everywhere I can. I live in a small town and need to draw customers who want custom homes from out of town, i.e. Texas and California. Have you used the internet to draw from outside your state? Currently, no, I haven't, because I have to go to their location in order to do it, and I'm just starting to broaden my service area. I was totally against traveling because I did it for so long, but now I'm starting to widen out the area I serve to get more business. And now, see, me and Peter need to hook up because now that I know you build custom homes, then I build custom hardscaping. So we definitely need to talk after this. I see Chris Jackson's on. Thanks for jumping on, brother. So, if anybody wants to know anything about hardscaping, feel free to ask. Share it out. Like I said, tonight's just going to be kind of a hodgepodge. I'm still figuring out what I want to do on Thursdays as far as the subject goes. Tomorrow is Fact Friday, where I normally give some hardscaping facts, something about the history of a portion of what I do, whether it be history of water features or retaining walls or something like that. But again, I'm going to have a special guest on. So it's absolutely, yeah, we'll definitely talk after this. So I had a whole week filled, 7 days with different subjects. And as I've been doing them, I'm finding certain days work better than others. So, my Thursdays, what I originally had planned was a little too close to what I do on talk about on Tuesdays. So I'm going to redesign Thursdays, and I'm always open to suggestions. So tell me what you want to see, and so I'll make it work. So I'm gonna jump off of here in the next couple of minutes. I was kind of holding out for Paul to get on, but I got to get off because I'm also in the middle of cooking dinner. I don't want to burn it. So let me throw a shout out to Paul, who made me this awesome hoodie. Richard's got the same one with Paul's logo on it. This one's got my name on the front. Richard's is black, mine's white. I just like white better. And let me spin around the other way so I don't rip my mic out. And it's got, I don't know if you can see it. It's got my company logo on the back. And he made one for me and one for my wife. My wife's got, of course, her name on hers. And I'm planning on getting more made. So I'm going to start doing a little bit more branding. I'm going to get some more hoodies made. I need to get some t-shirts, some pocket t-shirts made. So when I'm out on a job site, I definitely want to get some hats made up and some other items. So little by little, I'll get them done. So anyway, I appreciate you, everybody jumping on. Yeah, I know. I see yours on a lot of your lives there, Richard. But I appreciate everybody jumping on. Definitely get with me if you want to know anything about hardscaping. Definitely drop in some ideas in the comments as to what you want to see on Thursday nights. I'm going to keep going live every night regardless. And I just need something to talk about. Jose, thanks for jumping on right at the end, brother. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner as well. So I will see y'all tomorrow night. Tune in, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to have an awesome special guest on. It's going to be simply amazing. So it's something I can't wait for. So I will catch y'all tomorrow night. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch me every day, same time. Plus or minus a couple of minutes if I'm out on the job site and Richard has to remind me to go live, which I appreciate, by the way. Believe me. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have an awesome evening. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night. As usual, I love each and every one of you. I'm thankful for everybody in my network, everybody that engages and talks to me on a daily or semi-daily basis, everybody who's helped me to get where I am today. So I appreciate and love each and every one of you. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Peace.